The U.S. president.
Retail agreed. I don't care what you do. Start a fucking war. Just don't let them get out. If I go down, I will bring all of you down.
Sounds a little rough. Are you feeling all right?
I feel great.
Not releasing the Epstein files. Fuck retail agreed. I don't care what you do. Start a fucking war. Just don't let them get out. If I go down, I will bring all of you down.
Sounds a little rough. Are you feeling all right?
I feel great. I was shouting at people because they were stupid about something.
Not releasing the Epstein files.
You hear that? The U.S. president.
Retail agreed. I don't care what you do. Start a fucking war. Just don't let them get out. If I go down, I will bring all of you down.
Sounds a little rough. Are you feeling all right?
I feel great.
Not releasing the Epstein files. Fuck retail agreed. I don't care what you do. Start a fucking war. Just don't let them get out. If I go down, I will bring all of you down.
Sounds a little rough. Are you
Alright, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by getting all glories and our praise and fear to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I also want to give the honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone who do well. This is your brother come member of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp, and this video is going to be called Behold the Third World Coming Quickly, Behold the Third World Coming Quickly. And it seems as if Nero is about to start this war off, okay, with Iran. This next coming week, you have rumors of the America attacking Iran, because America can't necessarily go head to head with Gog and Magog like that. Okay, it has to go to, well, I'd say Ezekiel 38 chapter. So look, man, okay, we are in some fucking heavy ass times, man. The Lord's not playing around. Okay, you have a blood moon the week of the Passover. I believe it's March 3rd is when the blood moon is. Okay, you have you have a lunar eclipse this month. Okay, so things are getting very, very heavy in the spirit. The Lord, YAHAWASHI, is pushing to get his Trojan delivered. Okay, as he promised us, okay, 2,000 years ago. Scripture say, what days of Noah where so shall come the Son of Man be, for they were eating, drinking, and giving in marriage. These people have no clue. Okay, but these presidents, okay, or these kings, they are about ready to go to war and set up this digital cashless society to enslave humanity. Okay, just as the Lord YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI promised us through the Apostle John. Okay, now things that were soon to come. The Lord said, well, behold, he cometh quickly. Okay, so this is the book of Revelations 11 verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe, the third woe, the third woe. And woe means what? Destruction. Okay, the third destruction cometh quickly. Okay, and the scriptures clearly depict what's going to happen during the second World War. Lord, so what? He's gathering the heathen to the valley of Yahawah, where these nukes will go off, and the Lord will be battling with these heathens for his inheritance, Israel, who these governments of the earth, these kings of the earth have scattered. Okay, mainly through the transatlantic slave trade, but we've been dispersed since the Grecian Roman Empire, and even before then, right? But continue on going. It says Joel 3, and start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. And how do you prepare war? Okay, by arming yourself. This is why these nations are getting nuclear weapons, because the Third World War, it's going to be, okay, a very different kind of warfare. Drone warfare, robotic warfare, okay, man mixed with machinery warfare, okay, you're gonna be superhumans. Okay, there are rumors over there in the Ukrainian war where fucking people get shot 1-2 and they'll get right back up like it didn't fucking die, bro. Esau has some shit, okay, that he's about to unleash on you people, okay, and he might just do it with the ice troopers, man. A lot of these ice troopers might be chipped up and already, hip to the system, man. Alright, because that 6G goes hand in hand with what the RFID micro C hip, and he's trying to set that up as well. Remember, during the time of C19, he was setting up the 5G towers, okay, but I believe that the 5G and the 6G are going to go hand in hand. And that 6G is going to be by way of what? You putting something within your body, man. Okay? Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Now, what did Trump say on that video? He said, start a fucking war, I don't care. See, this man's name is plastered all over those files, and he's doing all types of nasty, decrepit acts, okay, with children, okay, which we've been known these people do these things, okay, but just to see the president of the United States, the president of the free world, get his hand, bunched up with a bunch of satanic elites, which he's one himself, okay, he's a puppet, for a even bigger satanic elite, it just goes to show you that that the men of great millstone were prophets, starting off at El Apostle Dahar, Ariamla, RAWCHAA, and the Elder Gabar, the Elder Apostle Gabar. These are all men that we've all learned from, and we've seen these prophecies they're speaking of, and they taught us through the scriptures through the QADASH. Okay, it's correct. All right. They were going into certain documentaries like Capitalist Conspiracy. They were going into certain documents, speaking about the Bohemian Grove, and how Esau does satanic effigy sacrifices in the middle of the fucking woods. These are the men who were saying these things all along. And what? Now it's starting to happen. Now you're starting to see everything that they're saying is starting to come true. So how much more the RFID CHIP, which I believe the RFID CHIP is going to drop this year. I do believe that. I do believe the RFID micro CHIP, is going to drop this year. Joel 3 verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong. Let the weak. Who's the weak? The rest of these nations who weren't capable of nuclear weaponry, but now they have it. Such as Iran. Such as Venezuela. A lot of these nations, they're not saying that they have nuclear weapons, but they're gonna fire some shit off because they have it, man. They have it. And who's backing it? Nothing. No one more than Mr. Putin. Which I believe that's gonna be the last czar or king of Russia or whatever. Because I believe he extended his term for like another 9 years, like 2 years ago. So he's probably the last king over there. Trump definitely might be the last king of Babylon. How things are looking. We only got a couple more months until shit really hits the fan, man. Until YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI pulls his word off of the internet, man. Until YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI locks everything down. One of these days, we're going to wake up and all fucking hell's going to be breaking loose. And I wholeheartedly believe that, man. I believe one day I'm going to wake up, going to work, and there's going to be a fucking EMP attack, and I'm going to have to somehow, some way find my way home, bro. And just hope to pray the Lord, suffices with me, keeps me safe. And these are things that we need to keep in mind to the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, because these things are about to happen. The Lord is about to make himself known onto the earth. But how is he going to do that? How is the Lord going to make himself known onto the earth? By these prophecies, man. By these seals being let loose. That last seal being what? Thermonuclear destruction, bro. This is the book of Ezekiel 38 verse 3. And say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Which is just talking about Russia. Because Meshach and Tubal are, Japhites, and Japhet used to live in the land of Russia. Those Aborigines over there, those are, that's originally their land. Those are Japhites. I believe they're called the Etruscans and Minoans. So, and I will turn thee back, and I will put hooks into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth in all thine armies, and horses and horsemen. Talking about what their military might, man, because a horse represents what? Power, and all them clothed with all sorts of armor. See, for what? War. Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all them handling swords. So Russia's ready for war. Remember, Russia's been at war for like the past 4 or 5 years, 3-4 years. Whenever the Ukrainian war popped off, it was like 2021, 2022, roughly around there. It was like at the height of COVID that the Ukrainian war started popping off, man. And what did the elder apostles say back then? The Ukrainian war is not going to really spark it off. That's just a war and rumor of war. See, that just added a little fuel to the fire. But when this nigga goes into Iran, that is going to be a fucking damn volcano erupting, man. That's going to be a huge, heavy prophecy. Ezekiel 38 verse 5. Persia, so Russia is going to be a god. Gog and Magog are going to be a guard unto Persia. Persia's name was changed to Iran. I believe, look it up. I don't want to just put out a fucking random date out there, but look it up and Google it. I'm not lying to you. Ethiopia, which is part of BRICS. Libya, which is a part of BRICS. With them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and his band, which Gomer's Turkey. So Turkey is even going to get involved in this. You see? So heavy things are going on in the spirit, especially when it comes to the political aspect of how the Lord is running the earth, and how he's moving these chess pieces. And it's all for what? The deliverance of Zion. Okay, Zion being so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. Okay, you know. So once again, behold, the third will coming quickly. I'm gonna end off like that. Akim, you know, I don't say Shalom, Kohalayim, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I know you enjoyed this. It was edifying. Akim enjoyed it. Shalom, shalom.